Hi everybody, uh, all my followers. Uh, I've been struggling with the device, which is the autel maxidas ds808, and the device comes by default in English and China language, and I don't have a problem with the English language. Even though it's not my mother tongue, it's Arabic. So I've tried to test the after the service after sale, which uh, which basically to contact the auto services if we had any problem with the device. So I tried to have a, a language, a single language, which I can base myself on, which is Spanish or French. I chose Spanish, but the device didn't come with this language, with the feature of the Spanish language, uh, uh, and they asked me to 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 contact the buyer, which from which I bought the device, and ask him to make to send me or to make to have a solution to to incorporate the Spanish language to the hotel. So I contacted the seller, which asked me for approximately 200 euros for the Spanish language. So I was pissed off. The device now is making its things. It is updating some vehicles, and it takes too long. Well, uh, I tried many stuffs, many solutions, but neither of which it works. So I contacted the auto company directly, and I asked them for several times to make language updates to my hotel. It took me uh, 45 days until I complained. I uh, I threatened them to make a video uh, about the device and the language that I would like to work with, even though I don't need it. But some guys who works with me, uh, they don't understand English, and if they want to work with the tools, they, they don't know how to manipulate the tools. So uh, kindly, there was somebody in the auto company who make the changes, who make the updates for me, and contact me by email that they have sent the the update language to the Spanish. Well, the 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 autel maxidas ds808 now is in Spanish, like you see, and but uh, if you noticed here in the European cars, something is missing. For example, the Audi, the Volkswagen, the the Skoda, basically the VAG group, and other marks that they are not incorporated in this language, which makes me go back and change the language to English again. Cannot change language during the updates. So, well, it's now in Spanish, and as you can see, there are some marks, vehicle marks, that are not integrated in this language, with this language, which uh, which is something bugging, really, for people who doesn't understand English. Uh, as you see, look, in Asia, I think they are all Asian marks are all in Spanish. The Chinese, not all. The Americans, they are all in English because there's no many marks. Uh, but the European, which in Morocco, where we are working, we basically these four, the Audi, the VAG group, which we work a lot of. At times we have the Audis, the Volkswagens, the Seats and Skodas. They are not cooperated in this language. It's basically they are not supported by the VAG group, or the VAG group. They refuse to have their software in other language than the English. And there's the Opel is there, the Peter Sprinter, the Benz, the Smart. I think this is the main convenience, that there's some marks. I don't say all of it, but some specific marks. They refuse to translate the software into other language. It could be in French, Germany, or any other language than the English one. So, if you are working with Audis or with the VAG group, you should learn English. And I hope this video can help someone. By the way, this tools is great. I should admit this. I've never seen a good tool like this one. It can do many things, and every week there's plenty of updates for newer cars, or for newer services, or special functions. The updates is it took a lot of work in the reality, but it's good. This is the last update of the PM, which adds the PMS, immobilizer and key, exhaust, braking, headlamp injector, seat calibration, suspension, throttle, window and safety function entry, and it fixes some issues within the software. And there is a new updates which I like the most, because we have many Dacias and Reno in North Africa. It's Moroccan country. The S920 common special functions, including filter generation, adaptation after filter replacement, injector adaptation, speed limiter, oil reset, program steering angle, throttle, and record start date. And this is the last Volkswagen updates about the Bentley, so on and so forth. So whoever buy both an autel, I think this is the way. If you can change the language, you should contact them directly, no middle buyers or sellers. You contact the autel directly. You ask them, as I did. I've told them I tried to reach the supplier who sell me the tools. I couldn't contact him to change the language, and ask them uh, politely first, and many times, until somebody in the company will do something. I think I think the auto company should provide the the users, the users of their products, and allow them to have the language they want to work with, because no everybody can speak English or understand English, especially which is this complicated terms of technical, mechanical, and I hope you enjoy this video and it can be useful to somebody. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and encourage us. Thank you.